can't feel my face now. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today I got a video that's been kind of circling around a little bit. It's been in a couple nooks and crannies. It ain't gotten, a bunch of attention, but it's got enough to kind of throw itself out there to those who are looking around. So I don't want to give any details about, what it is. If you saw the thumbnail, you might already know. If not, you about to find out. I do want to give a shout out to the original video, Saint AVS. Link's gonna be down in the description if y'all want to see the whole video or see more content from that creator. But yeah, without any further ado, let's get it.
Welcome back, family. I have this footage to show you that people are absolutely losing their minds over on social media, and we're also going to analyze it and explain what is taking place. But basically, before we head into the footage, these people were digging dirt and stones when they stumbled across this statue with a large sword, and many are claiming to be a fallen angel. Now, this discovery has sparked a lot of speculation, and we're going to take a closer look at it. But before we do, here's the clip.
Блин. Вот это да. Короче, разрыли экскаватором такую, я скажу, эмоции просто не рассказать. Душа куда-то аж упрыгивает. Не знаю, конечно, не описать, это просто не рассказать, почему так, что это такое. Там сейчас на вертолете прилетят все эти дела. И вот пока не приехали все эти товарищи, мы вот тут с ребятами вырвались. Ребята, это вообще трындец. Какие эмоции. Андрей, Денис, сними меня.
Bro, that thing is kneeling down. Okay? I want to make that relevant right now. This dude is standing straight up, and this thing is kneeling down. Yeah. That's a big thing.
Okay, let's go through this footage one more time, and I'm going to explain exactly what is going on. So this is in Russia, and if you look behind the statue, you will see a big machine. Now, these Russian diggers were digging dirt and stone, which they then separate through the machine behind the statue. And during their digging, they banged into something hard, which later they discovered to be this statue. Now, many are speculating that this is not a statue, but actually a fallen angel, a literal fallen angel, as spoken of in the Bible, in the Word, in the Scriptures. And many are even speculating that it has some connection to the Euphrates River. Now, if you look at the statue, it is very weird, and many have pointed out how strange it is that the entire statue is found intact, without any damage, without anything eroded from it. And this has caused many to claim that it could be fake. It could actually be a huge hoax. But during the video, these Russians, according to some translations, are claiming that they can feel an energy, a very strong energy radiating from the statue. Now, whether that is true or not, only they know, because they are the ones standing next to it. But they also claim that people need to repent, which I agree. Whether this is true or not, whether this is real or not, people do need to repent, because Christ is coming back. And when he comes back, if people are still in their sins, if people have still not accepted the gospel of salvation, they will perish. They will not enter the kingdom of heaven. Now, take a look at this from a more analytical perspective.
I just want to say real quick, I don't know what this dude's channel is about, so, I'm not telling you what he's saying is wrong or right, but I just want to make it clear. We watching a video from another channel. I'm not the one speaking right now.
And let's assume, for the sake of this analysis, that this is not a statue, but is in fact a fallen angel who has been turned to stone. Well, I'm guessing that this would be a shield, this would be a sword, and this would be the wings of the fallen one. What I do find quite strange,
You don't gotta guess.
is the clothing is even turned to stone. Now that is quite strange. If somebody was turned to stone, would their clothes also be turned to stone? Would their wings, would their shield and their sword, or would only they be turned to stone? You see what I'm saying?
Okay. First off, I just want to say, before we get into any conversation about this statue, that I have my own personal beliefs, and I'm not here to push my beliefs on you, but I will speak on what I believe, because that's the point of me making this video. Let's stir up some conversation, right? Do I think this is a fallen angel? I mean, I don't know. I can't say yes. I can't say no. I could say that them hands look pretty small compared to everything else. Now, I will say this, too. This dude was standing next to this statue, and the statue was kneeling down, and it's still taller than this dude. Now, how do we know this dude ain't 5'2", right? But still, who do you know kneeling down is still taller than 5'2"? It could be anything. It could be a statue. It could be they made it up as a hoax. It could be a bunch of things. Now, from my understanding, there's gonna be, in the end days, a lot of like false prophets, a lot of transformation and destruction in the world is gonna start happening or whatever. So he brought up the Euphrates River, and you know that's part of biblical revelations, is where they talk about, you know, when the Euphrates River dries up, certain angels that have been locked away are going to be released. Let me not get off the subject, y'all. This thing is freaking crazy, because they found this thing in the middle of Russia, somewhere out there where they're just digging holes and gathering stones and stuff. And we supposed to see this thing and be like, oh, yeah, it's just a statue. It's just a hoax or whatever. But what if it's not? Listen, you got to treat this thing as if it's real. Think about it like this. Like, what would you do if somebody put a gun in your face? You going to treat it like it's a fake gun? Nah. Because death looking at you. Possibly. Right? Same thing here. Take a second and think, like, what if it is real? We already know from ancient civilizations, like, all of them report otherworldly beings. Who's to say that there isn't otherworldly beings either still here, coming back here, or whatever the case is, to fulfill whatever it is, whatever mission they got? And we just over here just placekeeping. You know what I'm saying? We're bookmarking the planet real quick. Like, yeah, we'll hold it down for you real quick till you come back, and you just slaughter us all or do whatever you do. I don't know. It's crazy to think that something like this could be out there. I think something like this is so interesting, y'all. But like the Euphrates River, all of this stuff happening right now, this thing getting dug up. Who's to say another one ain't gonna get dug up? The pyramids over there in Antarctica getting dug up. The pyramids down there in Peru and all that. And in Mexico, man, the energy coming off of this thing, it's so much to take in. I don't know. We gonna have to really just like come together as a people, as a species, actually. There's too much going on in the world right now, bro, and too much distraction. So we can't even focus on something like this to be like, okay, is it real? Is it fake? Should we look into this a little bit more? What should we do? Like, there's so much going on in the world, we can't even do that. I think the most important thing, y'all, for us to do is to just come together as a species and live more harmoniously with each other. Color don't matter. Race is not a real thing. So culture matters, but only to a certain extent, right? If it starts getting in the way of you, if it draws a line between you and another person, then it doesn't matter. If it brings y'all together, then it matters. And that's my comments about culture and stuff. I think that stuff is more important, because there's a lot going on in the world, and we can't even look at this. statue that's bigger than a freaking grown man. I don't know. There's a lot going on, and I want to hear what y'all got to think about it, man. Comment below. Let me know. What do you think? Is this thing real? Is it a hoax? Is there something I'm missing? Should we all be on our knees right now? Like, what's up? Comment below. Let me know. And if you haven't already, man, hit the subscribe button, bro. Don't wait on it, dog. But till the next time, y'all, I love you. Peace. New era.
I'm feeling quite bad, so take another token. Yeah, there's jokers all around.